It's crazy to think what's taken place in the last 24 hours. 24 hours ago, we were still celebrating the Christmas season. The church was filled with the bright red poinsettias. The Christmas trees and wreaths shone the light of the newborn child Jesus. The altar was adorned with gold to show the sacredness and solemnity of the season. And the nativity scene transported us back 2,000 years ago to Bethlehem. But now what? The church looks empty. Father Michael and the other priests are back to wearing green. And we have begun to celebrate ordinary time once again. But while the church gives this season the name ordinary, the season is far from being ordinary. Yes, it is true that we do not focus on a specific event of Christ, the mystery of Christ, such as his birth or the resurrection, but instead, we celebrate the mystery of Christ in its fullness. Nevertheless, the question remains, why is it called ordinary time? It's because the weeks are ordered one after another. We start with the first week of ordinary time, and then we go on to the second, the third, the fourth, and so on. You get the idea. And as these weeks progress one after another, the church has also ordered another thing, the readings. We sequentially go through the different gospels, so we have an opportunity to follow Jesus, to accompany him, as it were, like his disciples. We begin our journey during these weekday masses with the Gospel of Mark. And then after we finish this journey, we will begin again in the Gospel of Matthew a few weeks later, and then ultimately the Gospel of Luke. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, as we begin the season of ordinary time, Christ is passing by and inviting each and every one of us to come and follow him as he begins his earthly ministry, preaching the good news and that the kingdom of God is at hand. Will you choose to accompany Jesus on this journey like Simon Peter, Andrew, James, and John, just as we heard in today's gospel?